Hey, this is Thomas Mashad. Welcome back to Brain Doodles. In this lesson of faces and figures, we're going to talk about emotions. And it's not going to be just about the happy, smiley, yellow face button that you normally see on t-shirts or stickers or buttons or something like that. We're going to take a look at just using some basic shapes to getting about all of the emotions that we're going to need to convey in our notes. For the basics of doing an emotion, what we're going to do, let's start out by drawing a face. Now you can draw a circle, a square, a rectangle, whatever you want to do. But what I want you to add to your face right now is just the eyes and maybe a nose. You don't have to put in the nose, but I'm just going to go ahead and place in the nose here. Now the two things that we just need to worry about changing are anything that go up with the eyebrows and also with the mouth. Okay? So here are the four basic shapes that are going to fit for the mouth and for the eyebrows. Let's take a look at the eyebrows first. For the eyebrows, all you need to begin with is just the basic set of lines. Okay, we have two eyebrows, so we're going to draw two lines for just straight on eyebrows, how we would normally look. Then we're also going to angle those eyebrows up. We're going to angle them down. And then we can also have one straight and one angled up. Okay. We could even probably have one angled down or maybe something like that. But at least this gives us some options. We have four options at least for the eyebrows. Then we're also going to have four options for the mouth. The first one is we're just going to mirror the eyebrows and just have a straight-on mouth. Then we're going to mirror the curve to our other eyebrows that are pointed up, so we're going to have a curve up. Then we're going to mirror them going down. And then, no, we're not necessarily going to have kind of a curly mouth, but the last one we're going to do is we're just going to have like kind of a dot. Okay, so we have these four different options. So let's take a look at combining these options. Okay, I'm going to draw out four more faces. And once again, you could use circles, you could use squares, you could use triangles. So I'll do two squares and two circles. I'm going to put the eyes in. You can put the eyes and the nose in if you want. Let's just go ahead and do a quick nose for each one of them. Okay. Then what you can just do is take each one of these. You've got four. Whoops. You got four eyebrows and four mouths to choose from. So maybe we want to choose number one for the eyebrow and number two for the mouth. So for number one, I can draw a straight line, and for the number two mouth, I can do a curve. And that looks pretty sad. Okay. Then maybe I'm going to combine now number two with the eyebrows with number four of the mouth. All right. So I'm going to draw angles up on the eyebrows and then the dot. And then we can be, like surprised or something like that for our second face. Okay. For our third one, maybe shape number three for the eyebrows and number two for the mouth. Okay, so here we can do the angles down on the eyebrows and then curve down. So that one could be mad. And then let's take a look at number four for the eyebrows. So the eyebrow, one come up, one straight across, and maybe straight line. Okay, so maybe that we're kind of confused, or we're kind of skeptical, that we have the one eyebrow up and one eyebrow straight with the mouth straight. Okay, maybe that kind of gives us a skeptic look. Okay, so we have these wide ranges of emotions that we can end up doing. Sappy, happy to sad, anything in between. Like for a happiness, maybe we have the eyebrows going up, so we have number two combined with number three, and the happy face there. All right, so we've got all of our emotions displayed. So let's take a look at how we might use these emotions, something beneficial for school. Okay, so we have our square or a circle, and then we have our face, and we're trying to figure out what type of emotion that we need, or how we can use these emotions in our notes. Okay, and maybe sometimes our notes might cause this confusion, and so we say, or a particular topic that we could show that we have a confusion just by the emotion rather than maybe the question mark or the exclamation mark or something. Okay, so show that you are confused with little icons next to notes that don't make sense. Okay, now another way that you can do this is journaling. In some English classes, you might be required to keep a daily journal or something like that, or journal of something that you're reading. And so maybe you draw out, you're getting an idea of, okay, this is what I want to write about, and how did that make you feel? Did that make you feel angry? So maybe like a little lines there, and then you can start writing about what this how this makes you feel. Okay. Now sometimes journaling can be done by writing. So it could be written format, on paper. This could also be online. Okay. So what you do, if you have the tools, is write out or illustrate out a series of emotions. They could be happy, they could be sad, or whatever it might be, and maybe scan each one of those in. Put that onto a scanner. Here's our little scanner, and we'd close the lid on it, and then we'd scan it, and then that sends it off to our laptop computer or desktop computer, whatever it might be. So here we have that, and we could use maybe some type of image editing software to making sure that we just have the size of the image. So we kind of manipulate that around a little bit, and then maybe have a small little icon of the smiley face. And then when we write, then we can upload to our online journal. Okay, so we can add this little icon in, little image in, and then start typing, and that shows up with that online. So that's one possibility of using emotions. There's plenty of others that you can do. Check out the resources and the exercises for this particular lesson on using emotions in your notes.